when you take the device, when you implant it, it captured that stem cell. So we didn't want to capture, to seed it, a stem cell in the lab and then put into patient, because that costs money, quite difficult, and not every hospital could do that. So we made the instrument, this implant, somehow bioactive to capture the stem cell in the blood, and become endothelialized. So this is called in situ tissue engineering. In every 20 minutes, it'll make 1 meter artery. And for a bypass in the heart, you need about 30, 40 centimeter. So you could divide it by 3, 4, and that you could continuously run that,
The child has to go through quite a traumatic operation, harvesting the patient's rib cartilage and carve it into a new ear. And this puts the child through immense surgery, 4 or 5 operations, extreme pain after it. They often can't play, contact sports. It can fail.
No, the peptides will be, so first layer is the polymer, and then the second layer is the peptides, and then we take that off the shelf like that, and we implant it in.
So during the operation, you could extract the stem cell, incorporate it into the scaffold made from our nanocomposite material, and it could be implanted on the skin. And for certain days, usually for 4 to 8 weeks, and then you raise it up. So that's the trachea. You get millions of holes through the scaffold. Then we put stem cell on it. So stem cell encourage blood cell from the skin, this little microvasculature blood cell, it grows into the scaffold. And that's what is, it would not extrude. That's what our aim is. We made tear duct in the patient. We make trachea for patient. And we, couple of, a few blood vessels gone into patient. So all been successful and no immune response. So we think, yes, facial organ, using ear and nose is that with our material is the way forward.
And the risk of infection with a foreign material is terrible, and that can involve actually removing the object, can even result in amputation or the total failure of the transplantation. With the promise of these stem cell grafts, the risk of that is much reduced.